Hi, everyone. My name is Tatum Strieter, and I'm coming to you live from Michigan. Thank you so much for joining in with us tonight. I hope that the be going well for you. I know it is for me. We're getting over a little bit of illness in our house, but that's to be expected, I suppose, when you have kids. So I hope everything's going well for you. Before we jump into some readings tonight, as we always do, I want to talk a little bit about 2019 in general and intentions. So setting intentions is really important. It's something that we need to do on a constant basis, and it's different than goal setting. It's all about essentially what you're sending out into the universe. It has a lot to do with law of attraction. It has a lot to do with where your mindset is. So make this year a year where we're actually setting positive intentions for where we want to go and what we want to do. You can write them down. You can keep them in your head, whatever you need to do to remind yourself to set those intentions. It's very important. 2019, and the reason why it's so important, I should probably tell you, 2019 is all about manifestation and intentions. And to explain this a little bit more, I have to go back a little bit. 2016 was the year of loss. So a lot of us really experienced loss on a lot of different levels, whether we lost people, jobs, friendships, relationships, situations that just did not serve us, and we lost them. And it's for our highest and greatest good. But 2017 about rebirth. Last year was all about expansion. It was all about us growing into that rebirth. This year is essentially doubling that expansion. It's really about finding your true self and making sure that you're aligned with who you're supposed to be, and that we're letting go of things that don't serve us. So really think about that when you're setting your intentions. I want to jump into some of these readings. We have a lot of them this week. As always, if you have any specific questions for me, please email me. My website is listed, and my contact information is on my website, or follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Look for my weekly posts where I'm asking for people to put in their questions and jot them down. Let's jump right in because we have about 15 of them tonight. So let's go for it. The first one comes to us courtesy of Melissa. She wants to know if she's going to have success in her business this year. Absolutely. You have to lose a little bit of that fear. And I'm also hearing that you're being pulled in a couple different directions. Like you're doing several things. You need to really figure out where your passion lies and go with that. It's a hard process of something that we aren't really wanting to let go of yet, but I do see you letting go of one of these at one point in time. I think you do too. I think it's somewhere in your heart. So don't fear it. Don't doubt yourself. You know that you can do this. This is going to be a really good year, and we're actually going to build upon last year. Okay. Tina, trying to find my focus, needing to know if I need to spend more time on the farm or teaching. Tina, I love you. For everyone who knows Tina is my sister-in-law. I absolutely love her. I miss you guys. So Tina, you and I have talked about this before. Teaching is really where your passion is. That's what you are meant to be doing here. It's what you're meant to be giving back to this world. So please find your teaching this year. I know that you will end up with a new teaching position this year. The farm, I kind of feel like, is more of a family project, not necessarily what drives your passion. So enjoy your time on the farm, find your peace, find your zen, find your grounding there, but really get back into teaching because you have so much to give to your students, and I know you love them so much. Desiree, what do you see for me in the next 5 years? So Desiree, I don't typically go 5 years out only because things change. We have free will. Timelines can move in, move out. We can affect things from happening or not happening. So let's look at what's going to happen this year and into early next year. The first thing that I'm hearing loud and clear is that you're finally looking for. It kind of feels like it's in a relationship to me. I kind of feel like at times you feel like you're trudging this uphill battle. We're going. You're going to get that support you need this year, and it's coming in the form of a relationship. Whether this is a romantic relationship or some type of partnership, know that you're not doing this alone, and that all of the hard work you've put in the last few years is really going to start to pay off. There's also something about a job, a change. It doesn't feel like the type of job. I feel like you're staying in the same type, but just in a different place, something that's a little bit more flexible for you. So this is going to be a good year for you. Really find your voice and speak up when you need it. They say you don't always speak up when you need help. So make sure you do that because it's going to be a good year. Jen, what do you see for me in the next few years? So kind of the same thing. We're not going to go too far ahead, but let's look at this year and let's look at beginning part of next year. So Jen, I know you're going to kill me for saying this, this around you for a long time. There is a child around you, a baby of some sort. This could be your child. This could be a child that you share a close relationship to. Maybe you're a godmother for this child or an aunt for this child that's either coming this year or recently came, because there's something about the development of this. So if you're thinking about having more kids, chances are it's going to happen this year or into next year. But there's that really close relationship that you're supposed to have with this child, whether it's yours or someone else's. Job for you feels pretty stable. Kind of feel like you're getting more responsibility. Need to learn how to speak up though, because I kind of feel like you end up getting everything, if that makes any sense. Like I don't know if you've been there the longest or what, but like, his job is changing and it feels like it's a good thing for him. Like he's moving forward and actually feels rewarded. So this is actually going to be a really good year for you guys. Keep moving forward. Financially, you're good. Everything feels good. So keep trucking forward and look out for that baby and don't kill me because I talked to you about the baby. There are a few people who just wanted cards for 2019. They wanted just to kind of know what lessons and what things were kind of coming ahead. So we're going to pop out some of those really quickly. I'm using the Soul Lessons deck. I love this deck. It is definitely one of my regulars when I'm called to look at people's information and what's kind of going on. So let's look and see some of these belief systems. For Nicole, one of your biggest lessons this year is going to be self-esteem, my dear. So it's about finding your voice, finding your confidence. It's there. You just need to let it come out. So let your true light shine. That's going to be huge for you. It's funny because that matches exactly what we're talking about for 2019. Okay. Madhu-san, this feels like you have a lot of stuff going on with relationship, whether it's wanting one or wanting to fix whatever we're in. I do feel like it's going to get better this year. We're going to kind of have to go over this little hurdle that you have going on. It's funny, I pulled this card for you earlier when I was looking at everything. Worry, what are we worried about? I feel like you're stuck in your head when it comes to this relationship. Don't let this be a theme in 2019. You know, you can change this and make sure that you are really not thinking so far in the future you're forgetting to be where we are. Enjoy where we are, ground yourself, and find that gratitude in where we are. Renee, what is a theme for you? I feel like you have several, and I know we're going to talk about more of these, but I feel like one of the major themes is going to come out. Yeah. So this card it's the regret card. It's all about thinking in the past, thinking about past mistakes, past opportunities that were maybe missed. For whatever reason, they keep referring to work with this. And here's the thing, your business grew a ton last year and it's going to continue growing all the way through 2022. And I do feel like there's another location there. Let this regret part go, okay? Because you're doing great and new things are coming into your life even more than what you realize. Angie, I love you, Angie. I can't wait to see you in a few weeks. Let's grab a card for you. All right. Oh, Angie, you're going to love it. The happiness card. So this year is all about finding your true inner happiness, where you are, what you're doing. You are going to get to Colorado, my dear. I know you are. It might be later this year or early next year, but you're going to get there and really finding a peace within yourselves. Make that a priority for you this year because it is so important for your soul lesson and your soul growth. Jamie. Oh, I love it. Imagination. Let your imagination come out. I feel like it's starting to come out with you. It's going to really burst this year. Don't be afraid to use this at work. You have some decisions to make when it comes to work. You and I've talked about this. Make sure you are really honoring yourself, honoring your imagination, your intuition. Okay, this could be a big year for this. So if you're feeling crafty, get crafty because that's what we're all about this year. And Erica wants a card as well. Let's see. Okay. Erica, theme for you this year is patience. What I'm hearing is you really need to be patient with yourself. There's something that almost like you have high expectations of yourself where you're not as forgiving of yourself as you are of others. So please, please, please be patient with yourself. And that will also help you be patient. It feels like it's connected with work too, my dear. So please be patient. Better things are coming. I'm hearing last year was hard. It's getting better. Okay. You have to constantly believe that it's getting better and be patient with yourself. Ashley, you sent me a message today. I read it really quickly while I was on the road today. Ashley sent me a very large message wanting to know what was there for her this year, kind of if things were going to get better and if she was going to have a child at some point. So yes, you will have a child. I see a little boy around you. He may only have one, but I know that would make your heart just completely burst. And I keep hearing the words unconventional. This is going to be unconventional. So whether you use a surrogate or you some type of treatment, look into it. I keep hearing it's not as expensive as you think it is. Yes, you are going to have a child. To me, it doesn't feel like this year though, my dear. It feels like more toward the end of next year into 2021. Little boy, okay? I'm going to pull a card for you. I feel like you need it. I keep hearing it over and over again that we need it. We need this card to kind of look at what we're looking at. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Finding inner peace. I don't think you're 100% happy where you are right now. And, that's not okay. That's not a problem. A lot of us go through that. I put something on my Instagram this week because it came into my head and I kept hearing it over and over again. Love where you are. So in order to get this inner peace, this peace with ourselves, this peace with where we're at, love where you are, my dear, because it's going to take you very far. Okay. Sabrina, what is holding me back from owning my personal power? Sabrina, that's an amazing question. And it's not just for you, it's for a lot of people. So I feel like your power goes up and down. They keep showing me like this wave of power, where sometimes we feel very confident and other times we don't. Last year, you kind of learned to use your voice, and I feel like there's some doubt around that where we don't always know what situations to use it. There's a fear of judgment and a fear of expression in there. So as soon as you get over that fear of judgment or fear of self-expression, it feels like things fall in line a little bit more. You have some relationships that aren't serving you. Some of these are family relationships. I'm just going to let you know. Some of these are family. I'm not saying cut out your family. Your family is your love. And, you don't have to like them, but, we always have to love them for whatever reason. So you don't have to like them, but it's about setting boundaries. You have a lot of things tied to this. You are almost there, though. You're doing really good work. So make sure you are setting those boundaries. You're using your voice. You're finding your confidence. Don't judge yourself. Okay. Love who you are, because where you are a way more powerful being than you even think. And please, please, please affirm to yourself every day that you are a powerful, positive creator in your own life. Remember, you are not a spectator in your life. You are a creator in your life. If you don't like something, change it. Wendy, what does the universe have in store for my new business? Well, Wendy, I keep hearing that you took a long time to get here. Not a bad thing. It took me a long time to own myself, own my gift. And you know what? Ever since I did, it's really opened up doors for me that I did not even know were going to be opened up. So you are on the right track. I feel like you know that deep down in your soul. You know where you are is where you need to be. They're saying you need to really look at your focus, though, because I feel like at times your focus bounces all over the place. We are all over. So please get yourself focused, because the money is there, the dream is there, the idea is there. I feel like whatever you're doing, I don't know, you didn't mention what your business is, but it makes me feel like there's some sort of healing that's going to take place. And when we help heal others, we help heal ourselves. So know that what you're doing is right, and it's going to be something really good that's going to open a lot of doors for you. Okay. Crescent Moon wants a card for love life partnership. And I keep hearing over and over again, as soon as you wrote this question into me, I kept hearing, what are you holding on to? So I feel like you're super ready for a new relationship or the next step in your relationship, something new, like you're ready for that pizzazz to happen. But you still have energy cords tied to a past relationship, something around trust, something around, they're saying honesty. So honesty and trust is there. And so know that when we talk about honesty for other people in situations, it can be trust, but we need to be honest with ourselves. What do we really want? It almost makes me feel like we got really hurt in this relationship, but kind of expected it at the same time. So kind of waiting for that other shoe to drop feeling. Don't do that, because when we are constantly waiting for something bad to happen in a relationship, what happens? Something bad. So let's not do that. Let's get you a card, though, for where we're going, what we're doing. Got the worry card too. What are you worried about, my dear? What are we holding on to? The thought of being alone, you're not going to be alone. But I feel like you're getting more comfortable with the idea of being on your own. Own that. Own that and let it kind of go all over you, because I want to see your true self come out. I keep hearing you got this sass about you. Let that sass come out, because when you do that, you're going to attract the right person. I kind of feel like you've settled for less than what you deserve. So make sure you don't do that again. Brandy, will I be okay financially this year? Yeah, but you got to change some of your ways, my dear. You know this. I keep hearing you have a grandfather around you, and he's very adamant that you need to change certain things. So I kind of feel like last year was a little bit of a rough year. This year, we're going to have a little bit of the same. It's going to be up and down, up and down. Going to have to make some sacrifice, but yes, it will be okay. Are we changing? There's something changing with your job. It feels like it's much needed. So whether you're moving on from something different or moving into something better for you, let's start looking at this from a positive. That's like a perfect card for you for last year. It feels that way. Perseverance. Know that you can get through anything. So even if times are tough right now and wondering if you're going to be okay financially, you are. Okay. 2020 looks a lot better for you than this year. Not that this year's going to be bad. It's going to be good. It's going to teach you a lot. It's going to make you tough. So keep that perseverance card in there, because there's a lot that you're going to learn this year. So really watch your budget, learn what you need, what you don't need, what's a need, what's a want. Okay. But you're on the right track. Tammy wants a card. Let's see. Oh, all right, Tammy, this is going to be a theme for you this year, service. And they keep telling me that you're in some type of public service, whether you're like a fireman or a policeman, you're doing something. And I keep hearing you're wondering if you're wanting to stay in this. Know that this year is a year of service. Really evaluate if you like this or not, because there's more to this than what you think, okay? There's more to this. I'm actually going to start pulling some off Facebook right now, because I've gone through my list. We went through those super quick, and we have a little while left. I'm going to pull some off of Facebook. So the first person I'm seeing, Tracy Weaver, do you want a card? I'm assuming you do. You're on here, so let's do this. I just had someone tap me on the shoulder, Tracy, so they must really want to talk to you. And you got a grandma around you, my dear. She's sweet. I think she's just who tapped me. Tracy, your card for this year, things you need to look at, purpose. What is your purpose? Why are you here? I kind of feel like you're already thinking that. It's going to make itself really clear and known to you. This year, don't feel so worried about being in the lost part, because we all get a little bit lost sometimes with purpose. There's more to this, and we really want you to own your purpose this year. Own where you're comfortable, all right? So keep that in mind as you're going throughout the year. Who else do I have? Michelle Christina. Let's see. Card for you, my dear. What are you worried about right now? I keep hearing that you're worried. I don't know if this is kids. You're worried for somebody else. You're not just worried about you. So, all right, this makes sense. As I'm talking to you about being worried, we need to find the lighter side of life this year. Make sure you're finding it, okay? Make sure that you are in a place where you can laugh at yourself, laugh at your situation. For whatever reason, I keep hearing there's some stress around you, some worry. Let's try to leave that worry and go into a better place for you, because that worry is not helping you any, my dear. David. David, two cards just kind of came out at me. All right. I'm going to go with the first one, and then I'm going to go with the second one. You guys are making them jump out at me tonight. Growth. This is going to be a year of growth for you, David. So if you've been feeling stuck, know that it's coming, okay? This is going to be a year of expansion for you in a big way. Make sure you're not just following the money. Make sure you're following your heart. So whether this is in business or what, really, really look at this. This is a lot of personal growth for you. And David, you also got the humor card. So it means to me that we need to have a little bit of fun. We need to spice things up a little bit. I kind of feel like things have felt a little bit stagnant for you, a little bit flat. Come out of your comfort zone, meet some new people, do some different things. I think you need it, and I think your soul's going to thank you for it, okay? Carla. You want a card. They keep telling me I need to pull 2 for you. I don't know why that is. I don't know if you were having a rough go at it for a little while. It kind of feels that way. So I'll give you 2. Whatever comes out, let's do it. Funny, patience. Carla, really work on that. I'm hearing you need it with other people. I don't know what's going on in your life right now, but I kind of feel like at times we almost feel like a volcano, okay? Be patient with other people. Be patient with yourself. You need this. This situation that you need patience for, that doesn't necessarily just involve you. It's going to pass. It's going to be by March is what I keep hearing over and over. March. Things are going to be looking a lot better for you in May. Okay. Acceptance. So you have something that you need to put behind you. Really just accept for where it is, what we're doing. It's not a reflection of you, whatever this is. It's okay. It's more aligned with letting go of the past, accepting things for how they are in situations. Even sometimes we don't have an answer to them. Okay. Really focus on this year because it's being let go this year. Okay. And Mark. What we got going on here, Mark? What do we have happening for you? I keep hearing there's a special day around you right now. I'm not sure what that is. If it's a birthday, anniversary, there's a special date for you, either just recently passed or is happening right now. Okay, so this is going to be a big theme for you this year. We have some indecision, moving forward or going back. And I think that's where the stuck feeling comes. I'm asking, I don't think you feel very, very stuck right now. Okay. They keep saying April. So if you're feeling super stuck in April, know that this is one of your themes for this year. You're going to have to make some hard decisions. I keep hearing you got to put your foot down. Know that you have a male around you connected on dad's side. He's really trying to help you with this indecision, okay? So whatever this is that's going to happen around that time frame, really come back and think about that because there's something that's really important for that. Jen, yes, you can have a card. I hope you caught the earlier part of your reading, my dear, but absolutely. I hope you caught it. Let's get you one. Okay. All right. You got the courage card. And knowing you how I know you, Jen, I do know that this applies to you. I think sometimes it's easier for us to just be like, oh, I'm not dealing with this. It's too much of a hassle, whether that be at work or at home or with family or whatever. Find the courage to find your voice this year. If you don't like something, don't settle for it, okay? Just because we're tired or we just don't want to put up the fight. Find your courage, find your voice this year. I'm telling you this year is going to be a good year for you. I want to know who that baby is, by the way. So you're going to have to let me know who that is. Audrey. What do we got? You got the growth card too, my dear. Good year of growth for you. Last year you let go of a lot, so don't worry so much about the stuff in the past. What's coming is far better than what's lost. I'm also hearing growth in relationship makes me feel June, July. Growth in relationship, June, July. Okay, keep your eye out for that. Lenise. Sorry, I keep leaning over to look at my phone here, and I don't completely botch somebody's name. Lenise, what do we got? What do we got for you? What's going on for you? I love this. We're getting a lot of repeats this year. Peace, finding the inner peace. I feel like you've had a little bit of a struggle in the last, they're saying 2.5 years. Feels like we had a loss, which would go right in line with everyone else with the years. Find your inner peace this year. It's okay with what is lost because there's more coming for you in a better way. Lenise, it feels like a grandma that's around you, whether it's a grandma or a great grandma. Because she's filling my entire room up right now with like smells that you would smell at like a Thanksgiving dinner. She's around you. She's trying to help you find that peace. Okay. Calm. Calm wants a card. Okay. Oh, you got one that just fell out. I love it. You got the happiness card too. I'm going to keep saying, I just keep getting cards over and over again. This is your year, Carm. This is your year. You finally realize that you deserve to be happy and you're going to take steps to get there. I like it. I like that. Something about job, though. We're still holding on to something at the job. We're still holding on to something that needs to be let go of. So in order to find that complete and total happiness, they're also kind of making me feel like you're supposed to be doing something out on your own. It's coming this year. Listen to your intuition, listen to your ideas, okay? Richard. What do I got for you in here? Theme for this year for you. Richard, you got the worry card. So once again, we're seeing a lot of these similar things come out. I don't think you're worried necessarily always for yourself. I think that the worry that you have for yourself is more of something that we've always done. Kind of like maybe we worry about money, but we don't necessarily need to be worried about money. You're worried for somebody else. Feels like a female. Let some of that worry go, my dear, because it's not serving you in a good way. This person's going to be fine. Whoever you're worried about is going to be fine. Yeah, really direct some of your energy back toward you, my dear. Okay. Alyssa. Probably be one of our close to last ones here before we have to go. Alyssa. Success. I love it. We got a different card. This is great. This is going to be a good year for you. I keep hearing that you've had a good 2 years. You've been successful in something that you're trying. Wondering if it's relationship. I keep hearing relationship. So success in something. Know that it's coming. Know that you are on the right track. They keep showing me like the yellow brick road. I know that sounds really corny, but they keep showing me like the yellow brick road for you. So follow that yellow brick road. One thing leads to another.